Welcome back. After finishing last year with a record of 17-3, the Needham boys lacrosse team looks to be right in the mix for a state championship again this spring. Here is Michael Dermody with more.
The Needham boys lacrosse team kicked off their spring practice last week, and so far it's been a learning experience as the team gets back into the swing of things.
It's been good. It's been a lot of just conditioning, a lot of skills, not a lot of settled offense and stuff. We're just starting that.
Good up and down. We've had moments where we look great and some not so good moments, but it's early on.
Some of our young guys who are emerging into I would say more roles of responsibility than they have in the past. We got to get those guys up to par, and I feel like once we get over those challenges, I'll have a better idea moving forward about what the big picture is going to be. But we know at the end we're going to be in the race.
After an early exit in the tournament last year, the team has high expectations to return to the state championship.
Last year's regular season was one of the best Needham's ever had, but we weren't able to finish. So obviously at the end of the year this year, we definitely want to finish the season and win the state championship.
We're expecting to get just as far as last year. Our entire defense is returning. They're looking great. We have 2 returning attackmen, and Mikey Penapinto is returning All-American. He's looking really good as well.
Offensively, the team returns All-American Mikey Penapinto, but with the graduation of his All-American brother Nico, the team is looking for someone to step up and fill that role.
New guys have to emerge, and right now we're looking for some leadership from some of our guys. We'll find out who they are, and I think we got a lot of guys that can potentially fill those roles.
The attack, we haven't really found the third guy yet. We're still rotating a bunch of guys through, so that's going to be a lot different from last year, obviously losing an All-American like Nico.
Meanwhile, there's no doubt that the other side of the ball is the strength of this team with 3 returning Bay State All-Stars on defense.
Mikey Elcock, Cody Mossgrove, and Zach Cole. These guys are just tremendous athletes.
We should definitely be good at defense. I mean, we got Mikey Elcock. He's probably one of the best defenders I've ever gone against. And the Twin Towers, they're tough. They're intimidating.
The season gets underway on April 3rd at home versus Brookline. For the Needham Channel News, I'm Michael Dermody.
With a big showing of girls at tryouts this spring, the Needham girls lacrosse team is as deep and strong as it has ever been. With a look at this year's squad, here again is sports producer Michael Dermody.
This spring, the Needham girls lacrosse team has high hopes as always, but are going into the year very humble.
I hope this year that we go farther than last year, obviously, but I think just working hard at practice every day and not stopping ever in the games and just having a positive attitude.
Our expectations always going in is that we're going to put together, the team the first couple of weeks, see what we have on kind of both sides of the ball, and kind of self-evaluate ourselves maybe in another 3 weeks and see, kind of what our goals are for the season.
One strength of this year's team is certainly its depth on offense, with not only seniors but some lower classmen as well.
You could see it today, in the scrimmage. Everyone was scoring 1 or 2 goals instead of mostly Maddie. So it's good to see everyone stepping up, and it's kind of more shared offense.
What's promising is in the couple of games that we've played so far, we've had multiple scorers. So I think this year people are going to be a little bit surprised that they're really going to just have to kind of focus on our unit as a whole.
On defense, the team will be without senior Clara Nolan due to an injury, but return Bay State All-Star goalie Annie O'Connor.
I think the defense looks good. I mean, we lost one of our key defenders, Clara, but even with some younger girls on defense, we look good. I mean, again, we have stuff to work on, but it's all about practice.
With the experience of Carly, Lexi, Kira, and adding in some new players, I think that we really have that strong foundation again that we can be very successful with.
The girls' season gets going on April 1st versus Hingham. For the Needham Channel News, I'm Michael Dermody.